Okay, so this is okay. I don't know. Okay, anyways, we're trying it again, but I see my Wi-Fi now only has one bar. When I had it connected with the main grid, it had no bars at all. So I don't know, guys. Please do let me know if the Wi-Fi does act up, because right now I'm out of my wits on what to do anymore. So my inverter is on in case it's making noise. It's not that noisy. I can hear it. Maybe you might not be able to hear it. It's not as noisy as you might think. But anyways, guys, where was I? Because my chain of thought became extinct after I worried about the quality of my internet connection. I am so sorry about that. Rain sometimes does things that upset many content creators. I'm trying to think on how to get rid of it. The place that I moved to, I was told that there's a fiber system, or what's it called, infrastructure. But now when I tried to apply for it, they said my area doesn't have fiber infrastructure. So now I'm like, the whole point of me moving here is because of the fiber infrastructure, so that I don't have to go through this with rain all the time. I just got so sick and tired of it. But anyways, I think I was talking about the suggestions that some of you threw my way on how we can interact when I am live, and you gave me the example of Mzansi Reality, and so of course I went to check them out, not to copy them, but anyways, what is creation copy? Nobody copies anybody. If it's a great idea, I think I can utilize it, but I will give credit where credit is due, like I'm doing right now. That when you see that, you must know that it's an idea that I got from Mzansi Reality. So people don't come and say, "Why are you copying Mzansi Reality? You should be original." Yes, you are right. I would have taken leaf from them. That's the whole point about being a content creator on YouTube, is that don't copy, but take inspiration and then use it on your own channel. I think that's what I would have done. Taking inspiration, because I think it's a great way of communicating with your audience. And then, yeah, so I felt that that was a great channel. I was hoping, or I was wondering why the algorithm has not suggested them to me as yet. And because considering the fact that we're doing almost the same thing, we're talking about almost the same topic, which is Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. So I thought the algorithm will let me know who other people that are talking about it. But it is showing me other people though. It's showing me many other people that are talking about it. Either they're talking about it in passing because they have other content, or they are committed in the topic of caught YouTube, which that's what I call it. Caught YouTube. Maybe I just created a new niche. Caught YouTube, and okay, no, what do you call that? I'm lying. Caught YouTube has always been around. It's very much done in the US than it is done here. I think here, I would say the people that I was aware of myself and Lelo N, and now I know of Mzansi Reality. As I said, other people, the algorithm will suggest them to me, but you'll see that they are talking about the story in passing, not like they are committed on the story, if that is making any sense. And I did mention something is going on in my throat. I'm just choking for some reason. So, anyways, with that aside, let's get into the. Oh, yeah, I also mentioned that content creators do not feel excluded in my live streams. If you want to ask content related questions, please do not be afraid, because some people that are here and they are supporting this channel may be thinking of starting their own YouTube channel, which I encourage, because when you start a YouTube channel, you are also giving yourself an opportunity to make passive income. Yes, you might not start earning now. Give yourself 2 years immediately after you started the channel, but just make sure that you are as consistent as possible in posting videos on your channel. That is what will lead you towards starting to earn money on your channel. So please don't feel scared and thinking, oh no, I'm only covering the court cases. No, I'm still oh, I'm so sorry, guys. This live, I don't think it's going to go my way. But anyways, I will be inviting or I will be posting a link very soon if you want to come through. I just want to go through some of the topics that I see Riyadh is reporting to me that I'm having a bad internet connection, which is true. I know, Tandy, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That is why I had to restart this live. I started one earlier and it was just freezing, and now I started again. I'm so disappointed. I really am. So I'm not quite sure what to do. Please advise. Do we continue or do we group tomorrow? Because I don't know. I don't like my live streams to be freezing and bad quality. I want us and I want everybody that is participating to be able to hear what I'm trying to say and also participate in the live chat and stuff. But anyways, let's see if I can do this quickly. Like I said, I am trying to. Okay, what do we do next? Okay. I think then from there, I cut and paste, and then I post it. Okay, if you're interested in coming through, here's the link. Let's talk. Then maybe you can give me advice whether do we continue with the live with bad internet connection or we do it again tomorrow. Maybe it will be better. Oh, okay, I see some life going on. So yeah, please do come through if you really want to come through and let's have a conversation. Like I said, I want to do this differently now going forward. You know, I had a very good chain of thoughts earlier, and now my spirit is a little bit damp because of the internet connection. But I think it's getting better. Please, guys, on the other side, let me know because I can't see what is going on your side. So far, I see there are comments. Someone's pillar says, "Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining now and also joining earlier when I had to cut that live stream because of internet connection." Tandem Temple, hey there, load shedding. Oh, you're having load shedding. I'm not even sure when I'm having load shedding, but the good thing is when I was trying to get the internet back, I went and I connected with this entire setting with my inverter. So even if it does go off, I wouldn't know that. Oh no, actually, this light right here will tell me that is load shedding if it goes down. But the one in front of me is connected with the inverter, so I might not have trouble there. So, yeah, Tandy says I'm freezing. I'm sorry. Guys, there's a link if you want to come through. We're going to figure this out together. Please don't feel shy. I don't bite. I'm a very fun person to talk to. I might laugh here and there. It will depend as well on what angle you come at me. Because if you're going to make me laugh, I'm just going to laugh. I love laughing, in case you didn't know. Someone's pillar says, please keep going. We will freeze together. I love that. Thank you. We will freeze together. Thanks. I appreciate it. Faith says, welcome back. Thank you, Faith. Thank you. Sis Sabina. Let's continue, my brother. Not bad at all. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for not confidence, the confirmation that we are still okay But even though I see on my side the internet sign, there's nothing there. But that's why I'm a little bit worried. Puluku says, "Hey brother, hey, hi, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much. How is the boy? Is it babies, right? How are they?" Faith says that the network is better than before. Yeah, thank you to hear that. That's all that I wanted to hear. Sandim Temple says seems clear now. Thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. Faith, let me grab my glass of wine before I freeze. Faith, you are shady. I know what you are saying. I know what you are saying. I hope there's no intruder in the house. Ntombi Ndlabu, ngena what? Emxolweni. Mina emxoxweni. Is that what you mean? No, I put a link. I will put another one because I mean I want you guys to come through. Please, Ntombi, come through. I'm going to do it again. Come through, Ntombi. Yeah, ngena sixoxe. Angithi ufuna ukuxoxa. Awuzazingene sixoxe. So here we go. The link again. I just sent it. Please come through as Kulube. You want to talk? Let's talk. Puluku says, I'm a bit sick, but I'm busy enjoying my 7 day super challenge. Yeah, I'm following your super challenge. I'm liking what you're doing. That's good. I like that. I'm so sorry that you feel a little bit under the weather. I hope you get better. And anybody else that is a content creator, guys, that challenge you can start it any given time. It was not just for July. As long as you come across the video and you think this is a good idea, then go ahead and start the challenge. It's going to help you with watch time. It's also going to help you with subscribers as well if people resonate with the content that you are putting out. So yeah, that challenge is, I think it will work. In fact, many people are saying it's working. I've been getting a lot of feedback on Instagram. Everybody just being happy that they are getting the stuff that they always wanted to get out of their YouTube channel. Ashof Nyati, Asine, we're playing rent free. You see, Ashford, I have a tendency when I laugh for a very long time. So please don't come. I love you guys, honestly. Gardening with Perry, how did I skip you, my friend? Hi, fam. They started to make me laugh. I don't want to laugh. Faith on the other side, she's talking about grabbing a glass of wine before she freezes. And I'm like, girl, I hope you don't have intruders in there because we know people have a tendency of freezing. Faith, just laughing. Intruders, I'll give them some fly kicks or beat them with my crutch. Oh gosh. Besides, Cape Town is wet and cold, but beautiful. Yeah, I don't like Cape Town this time of the year either. It's always cold and wet as well. So I don't do well with rain and stuff like that. But anyways, that was a laugh. So okay, let's continue, guys. I'm going to be reading a lot of your questions that I'm getting on my DMs on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I am at Clantis underscore Dumagute. That is how you can communicate with me in real time. I may not respond to you now. Definitely I will respond to you at some point because I do make sure that I clear off all the messages on Instagram and I do have conversations. If it's a conversation that you want, on my Instagram. So please don't hesitate if you have questions. So many people, all this that I have down here is questions, and then I'm going to answer them in the live. But again, guys, I just posted a link if you want to come in. I'm not seeing anybody in backstage. Are you afraid? Are y'all afraid, guys? Okay, my mouse is freezing. Okay, let's go to the live chats. Guys, can you behave? Because I laugh, and when I laugh, I take a long time to recover. So if you're gonna be making me laugh, this entire life is going to be just me laughing. Okay, let's come down on that one. Ashford, I gag. Get it out of your mind. Fuluka says, thank you. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. I enjoy, me, I'm very much with like my level kind of content creators. The big content creators and the big channels, they already have that community. For me, I feel like I contribute. I may not comment, but I watch and I do like the whole thing. So they'll never think that I'm not watching because for me, my aim is to build. What do you call this? Oh, somebody came in. Somebody came in. Oh my God, Sabina, Sabina. How do you do? How do you read? Okay. Hi, Sabina.
Hi, I'm a brother.
Oh my God, I'm getting excited. I've never done this before, so I'm getting really, really excited.
This is nice. I love it.
Yeah, no, I do too. I do too. How are you
Yeah.
doing?
Actually, I'm fine. I'm fine. Thanks.
No, thank you
How?
for coming through and thank you for
Okay.
watching and your support. I highly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mm. So, what's on your mind?
Hey, you know what, Ne? Because I'm
Mm.
sitting here doing nothing and I knew you have something to say, so I'm here for everything. Nje.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
forgetting inside.
All right.
Come on, man. I'm laughing with you. I'm just laughing all the way.
It's because of Ashford and Faith. They are the two people that are making me laugh. Now Faith has crutches, and now she got crutches and she has flying kicks. Like what on earth? No, thank you so much for coming through. Hey,
Thank you.
yeah, thanks so much. I'm not sure. Anyone else that wants to come through? I will keep inviting you guys until we get this one right. Okay, let me post it again. That was fun. That was fun. That was my first people. That was fun. I loved it. Okay, let's see. Karan Mube, always late? No. Actually, this is the second round. I tried earlier on, but my network was bad. So I think now it's better. I'm not quite sure. But everybody's saying it is better now. So I don't think you are late at all. 18 minutes. Faith, she's laughing. Okay, okay, I just got you. Blanche. Hey, do you used to watch the Golden Girls? Is it the Golden Girls? Yeah. That name Blanche has always been a very nice name. I always thought it was a fancy name. And Blanche was also quite elegant woman. If you watched that show, it's an old show, but I still love it because of. I don't know if you guys know that I live for sarcasm. Sarcasm is my life. And then if you listen to those girls, you will roll on the floor. So Blanche Zoe Ndlovu. Good evening, Clantis and friends. I'm happy I'm here. I hope I haven't missed so much. Nope, not at all. Thank you so much for coming through and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Caroline Lewis says, I love Clantis laugh. Joining when you are laughing. You are a whole mood. Fate, tears in my eyes. I can't stop laughing. Thanks for your IG. No, great. But my IG is also on the intro, guys. You know, when you watch my videos, the intro, you will see it there. Tembakazi BD, face blue, smiling face blues. Welcome. Faith, guys, let's keep not let's keep stop commenting. You won't stop. No, seriously. Exactly. Cancerian. We laugh. We love laughing. We just people who love laughing. Gardening with Betty says you must comment. We want proof. Okay, okay, okay. Mzansi Politiki. Who do you recommend? What? Okay. Who do you recommend watching when it comes to small content creators? Congratulations on the growth. No, thank you so much for the. Wow, I have 5,000 people. Oh my goodness, I got two people. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming to y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me just answer this question. Um, what's the question? Oh yeah. The small content creators that I would recommend you all of them, because they need your support. They need your support with watch time. They need your support with subscribers, because if they are below 1,000 subscribers and they only have 365 days to get 4,000 hours of watch time. So whenever you see a small content creator, you don't have to watch their videos. All you do is click the video, go do whatever it is that you want to do. Let the video play all the way through. Make sure that the volume is at least at 3%, because if it's mute, YouTube, it does not count that as a view, and it does not count that as watch time either. So if it's like 3% volume, you can do all the other things. What you're doing, you are supporting them to get watch time. And then once the algorithm sees that they are getting that watch time that they need, it then starts recommending their videos to other people. And then that's how they also will start experiencing growth. So please make sure that you support all of them. I lost one. Okay, anyways, my friend.
I had to. I had to
Hi,
jump in.
Betty. Was the reason why I'm laughing is because I know you always make me laugh, and I think you froze.
I think it's in me. It's that thing with the connection of the
Yeah,
July
what
thing.
were you
It's,
saying?
it's too
You
much.
see, like what do you call creators like Betty? Please do support. She's got two channels. She's got a gardening channel. You might not be interested in gardening. Please watch. Just don't. You can let the video run.
Yes, please. Yes. Yes, please. So
Yeah, it's
yeah,
terrible.
lately
I know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. But let me put you on hold for now, and let me
Okay.
take Caroline, whom I owe, by the way, a response today. Hi, Caroline. I know. Don't kill me, Caroline. Hi.
Or ke load shedding bathong. Am I hosting? I'm hosting the live family meeting. Clantis guy. Mm, what happened? Help. Help.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh,
Network is terrible. Network just it's terrible, guys. I'm so sorry. It's a sabotage. It's a sabotage. I'm telling you. But can you
Yeah,
hear me though, Betty?
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Okay,
you.
you froze too.
Really?
Ah,
I think other people are experiencing
yeah, I
load shedding.
disappeared completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What's on your mind?
My, my in my mind
Yeah, I
today,
disappeared completely.
I woke up, ne, and then I think I lost some subscribers
Mm,
on my new
mm.
channel. So
Yeah, welcome
eh,
to South Africa. Hey, stop laughing.
mm, load shedding. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. So what is the cause of that? Of the like one moment you
Okay,
have
we froze.
subscribers. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
It's
saying I'm
terrible. It's
experiencing
terrible, guys.
the
They say
loss
let's
of
squeeze
the
together. I can
you will. Let me leave and come back.
guys. No, the internet is wiping the floor with me. I am so saddened. I'm so saddened for real. This is not on at all. But anyways, let me go into the comment section. If you can still hear me, guys, I don't know. Show me a sign, either the shop sign or wave something. Show me that you can hear me because I keep disappearing. The network is terrible. It's just terrible. Load shedding. I think load shedding is the reason why. Maybe the tower where I get my connection from is messed up. Anyways, let me go back to the live chat. Art Howell, hi. How are you, my brother? It's so great to have you. I am so happy for you. I'm happy. I'm happy that you are here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support always. Always, I appreciate it. Alan Whitaker. Hi, Alan Whitaker. Evening, everyone. Evening to you too, Alan. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yolisa Jafta. Yolisa Jafta. Greetings to you all. Greetings to you too. Thank you for coming through. I'm so sorry, my internet today it is on strike. I'm not quite sure what it's asking for. I haven't gotten the memorandum of demand. I don't know what's happening. Dicolisa says, Adam Zanzi, yeah, congratulations for Clantis channel growth. Yes, I am so ecstatic, and right now it's just like moving. It's I don't know, it's what you would call a channel blow up, but it's a mini blow up. Nonetheless, it's blowing up, and I'm appreciative of that activity because it's an activity I've been waiting for 3 years. For 3 years, you people, I have been patient with this channel. And eventually now it's starting to show what I always teach on my channel. And I see faith coming through. Oh my God, a fellow Cancerians, please, girl, don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. I say no intruder. Oh. You're not even frozen.
No intruder, darling. I've got my glass of wine. I'll just throw the glass of wine and use my crutches.
And off they go.
And off they go. They will leave me with no scratches, with nothing.
And you don't have to take no stand and lie.
Not at all.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm just so frustrated by the network. It's really not doing me good.
Yes, the network.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, even myself, my spirits were very high, and then the network messed up with us. I get sometimes fanele singakhulumi ngabanye abantu nga, you know, phela uKK isangoma, so asazi.
Hayi yonke izithitho.
Isangoma, so asazi kwenzakalani. Guys, we are crazy. Well, let's stop it.
No, listen.
Remember,
Listen. In as much as there's a tragedy in this story, these ladies have also built an entertainment around it. What are we supposed to do?
It is.
They are the ones who are actually making us to be in the position we find ourselves. Why at the same time we're seeking for the truth?
That is true. That is why the other day I said, you know, sometimes we are kaliwa, but yet fanele ukuthi sihleke nanokuhleka, because everything is just like a joke.
I'm telling you.
You know, like today, like this whole week, whatever shenanigans that were happening in court, and then this thing, Yama calls and SMSs being tracked, and then like Enye Itawa is a Kimberly, Enye Itawa is a Limpopo. Was she performing there? Miss KK, was she in Kimberly? But yeah, apparently, I choose number 5. Who was that side? I'm just combining the puzzles, but hey,
because it doesn't tell us. Even I understood what everyone is saying about what you call this, the content, because I'm looking for the content.
Yes.
Anybody can say what. Even accused number 5 can take the stand and say, "How that we must call each other, or maybe I got Kelly's number somewhere and then bring him share and I don't know. He could say anything.
You know, I'm originally from that side, from Israel in Katlehong, and there are hostels. Nase Spruit View, nase Fosloras. What if Yamazi Mazele hostel? Because Maselokshini, I'm a hostel aseduzane, you know.
And second, sorry to interject, she's a sangoma, and probably accused number 5 where it ended up, and then wanted to consult with Kelly Kumar. He could say
exactly.
I'm saying what was the content of the conversation. Now people are giving me examples of Untutugo Shoba. I'm like, Okay, but let's not compare these two because they are different.
But to me, Clantis, it doesn't make sense. Remember, if you follow this story, sorry man, I'm sitting in bed, Cape Town, kuyanetha, kuyabanda. So, uzongixolela. But you know what, ne? If you
Mm.
follow the story from way back, kusase notifo.
Mm.
Yes, advocate Tifo. And some of us and other people, they thought Tifo was crazy and mad and in. But Mina, this 375 docket, I'm still thinking, Uguti, even those phone calls that Bati's Yenzi were between Umis KK Sangoma and now accused number 5 ini. What if those police, like they are people abangama criminals nabo, that Ginyimbi, what Ginyimbi guy and other people, those are the people that Tifo mentioned. What if they were the one who were fiddling with those phones? We don't know. And
That is
sometimes
what I mean. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
and sometimes in data, you know, I've got a friend who deals with datas and all that. We were talking about it. And then, you know, data can give you what you want, Clantis. It can give you a false thingy. It can give you what you want to see. And then, asazi. Why now Le 5 is saying in a problem? It had a problem before when T4 wanted it and all that. But now, we don't know. When there's a lot of drama and shenanigans, angazi but ngeke ngize ngikhulume kakhulu because Miss KK uthwase kayi-4 ngiyasaba.
Hey, hi, sithwele kanzima.
Yazini ne? Yazini yo le case isenza ukuthi sicabange sihleke siyenzeni, but ke it is sad, but
Yeah, unfortunately, there is somebody that lost their lives. But what do you do now when you have Untab saying taking us in this direction, but you can tell that her soul can tell the truth, but she is scared. Who is she scared of? Makumalo or she's scared of Lom
you know, and then she couldn't remember the thingy that those people were wearing, but we are kumbulugutamar dreadlocks were like flipping with like this. And advocate Nisi also tried to make an example of Lionel Richie and all that, and then they stopped him. Ayini, guys.
No, we are watching a movie.
We are really watching it.
I also get the state's angle as well, because some people think that I'm missing the state's angle, and I'm saying, I get the state's angle. The state is trying because Zanele took the stand and she lied. Let's not beat about the bushes about this one. She lied.
She lied.
Now the state's case got weakened.
Yes, it got weakened.
Yeah, and so much so that now the state has to put it back together. Hence, Stein, I think he was witness number 30 something, brought further
and
to say, I have up my sleeve. This is the ace. This is the state now. This is the ace up my sleeve. And then here's Stein. What do you have? Shock the people. Shock everybody.
All of a Sunday, not even all of a sudden, all of a Sunday. Shem, this case is you know what? It's a mess. We didn't see other things coming.
No. And another thing that the state had done to Kelly Komalo, it threw her under the bus.
Kakulu.
By bringing Stein, threw Kelly Komalo under the bus. They're like, well done. Yes. I tried. I am not going to lose this case because of your sister. I'm throwing you. you're collaterally damaged right now, and I'm just going to try. That's how it feels like. That's how it looks like to me. And I'm
It
thinking,
looks
but still, I'm like, but still, state. This does not answer questions. You are bringing in somebody
yes,
who's like basically building castles in the sky with this evidence.
you know,
I want tangibility. Yes, I
and
get it.
I was not, and I was not even expecting whatever that is happening. And now it came back. It like
Mm,
hit my mind. Wuti, oh, no wonder Mshololo used to fight so much about this 375 when Tifo wanted it. And then she was not there on Friday. And then
yeah.
now Kelly has been through under the bus, and
Mm,
remember, Gulama interviews. There's a link that I want to send. I need to send you a few links when I usemuvanyana.
I am, to be honest, I like I said in my earlier videos, I gave up on this case as far back as 2015 when
I
I
can
heard
imagine.
that the crime scene was tampered with. I was like, there's no justice here, so there's no point of
Yeah.
me following. And I
Mm.
stopped. I didn't even watch the what do you call this the first trial. I was not
Yeah.
interested. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm everything that I'm hearing now, it's very
Yeah.
new to me. Yeah, very
Mm,
new.
I've heard you didn't even know about D4 and Tobane and other things, but I
Nothing.
think there are links that I need to send you. You know, there's an interview that Uzandi said,
Mm.
wena Kelly ngizokhuluma uyazi ukuthi uyenzeni, when they disowned each other. Remember, at some
Mm.
point they were not talking like
Yes,
siblings.
yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
mm-hmm.
Very
But
interesting. Very,
there's a
very
lot of
interesting.
drama, there's a lot of shenanigans, but ke asazi mina ngisaba ukukhuluma kakhulu because I'm scared of sangomas.
I mean, I'm gonna continue to talk. I'm
No, I'm
gonna,
joking. I ain't scared of sangomas. No ways. There's no ways. You know,
umuntu
Clantis,
awusebenzi mina.
Clantis, you know another thing that
Mm.
people do not realize, like I'm talking now spiritually. You know this Miss KK. To
Okay, I
Anity,
don't know if it's
she went to
my
the room.
network or yours.
Maybe I think it's yours. I'm gonna be load shedded at 8. I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe it's Remember this KK went to take the watch and the earrings and kiss the guy here,
Okay,
and then
sorry, my network is cutting. Mm.
I get
Mhm.
Siza Kuluma again because now we started talking about Sangoma's shenanigans.
Okay,
We
my
are in
network is
trouble.
doing a number.
Okay.
back to the live chats while the network is still a little bit friendly towards me. I don't know why today is doing this. Let's go. Where were we? Okay, Mzansi Politiki says, nice. Did not know about mute. Thank you. You are very kind. No, thank you. No, yeah, don't mute any videos because if you mute videos, YouTube does not count that video as a view and also they lose the watch time. 3% volume, then you're fine. You just let the video run in the background while you do other things that supports small content creators. Thank you for that. Blanche says, yes, Clantis, the name was given to me by my elder sister who has passed on. I'm so sorry. Probably she used to watch that show. I'm sure she did. Because it's a very elegant name, Blanche. It even flows in the on the tongue. It's beautiful. I love it. Alan Whitaker says, I love gardening. Oh, please do watch Gardening with Betty. That is the YouTube channel. She does gardening in her house. She created this nice, beautiful garden for herself and her family. And so she's taking real good care of that garden. And she also gives information that you need to know about gardening. I'm not quite sure where you're from, Alan. If you're from the Northern Hemisphere, maybe she would have a different advice for you if you have a garden. And if you're from the Southern Hemisphere, then definitely she should be your girl. Ashford Nyati goes, host us. I will host you. I will host you. I see somebody that just came through. Hi, Pumeza.
Hello.
Oh, if I said it, I'm not whispering. How are you doing?
I'm good, and how are you? Load shedding.
I know
I've
you're scared
just
of me.
joined now. Yeah, I've just joined now. Thank you.
I'm sorry. The network is giving me a bit of a problem, eh?
Yes, yes. You know, I was South Africa.
No, I'm very
Yeah,
well, thank
we.
you. How are you? Okay, you already
I'm
said you're
good,
good.
thanks.
So sorry. We're figuring this out.
Yeah.
Oh, you just had load shedding now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, but at least I've got
Anyways, not much has been done because I'm also having like network problems. I think somewhere they're having load shedding, so it's affecting You guys are still here. My goodness. You know what? Let's just call it a night because this is not happening. Not happening at all. So let's call it a night. We'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully things will be better because I can't work like this. The network is just terrible, completely terrible. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me probably read the what do you call this? The live chats, and then we'll call it a night. I apologize. I know it's not in my control. Load shedding is just a problem. It's just a problem. So let me read and then I'll just call it a night. So let's go on with the live chat. Tandem Temple Betty, go on. Okay, that was when I was trying to speak to Betty before the network did its thing. Timba Wangu, host dear, hi. I'm so sorry about the network. Caroline, I tried, but I wasn't coming through. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I tried to say hello, hello, but you clearly did not hear me because of the network. Ashford Nyati says the floor is yours. I wish because look what the network has done. Art says it's conversating with Betty Show. Oh, yeah, she's a great person to support. Very funny too. Someone Peter says sabotage the way God sabotaged. As we make is yeah, got it with Betty, the internet. Hey, I'm telling you, my friend Faith, what happened? Internet happened. Decolisa says this is so much fun. When are you coming together with Siblelo? I was going to communicate with her, but this week for me was so hectic. I completely forgot. I remembered around 12 this afternoon, but I thought, you know what? It's rude to call somebody at the last minute because I don't want people to feel like they're an afterthought. I like to ukhlela, enough time so that they also are prepared. But it's something that I'm going to discuss with her probably in the new week. For I know I said this week, but forgive me, guys. I might go live as well during the course of the week, and I may invite her to come over. But it's something that I have to discuss with her. Excuse me, Karen says it seems like there is no connection. I tried StreamYard too. I don't have load shedding my side. It's terrible. But yeah, I don't think it's StreamYard. I think it's just because of load shedding and that it's kind of like interfering with internet connection. Tandy says, I can see very clearly. Okay, that was then. Okay, Art is saying, okay, someone's pillar is showing angel face and Art is showing the shop sign. That means you guys were hearing me earlier. Kumbula says hand pink waving. Okay, you could hear me then. Caroline, we hear you. Hand pink waving from Zanzi, the shop sign. BB says, yeah, I'm here for the cricket. Actually, the cricket sign accent, it sounds like this. Can you believe it? I used to speak like that. Not so long when I was in high school, because I went to an all boys school. If you know a guy who went to an all boys school and how they talk, that used to be me. Yeah, bro. We grow, I'm telling you. And as we grow, we try to fix our accent to try to sound like everyone else, but it completely goes south. And now you end up sounding either like an American or you sound like a British or you even sound like an trying to figure it out. It's a mess. Oh, okay, Karen says faith. Okay, the laughing. Blanche, Decoliza, cool ideas. I'm looking forward to both Clantis and Lelo N. Yeah, no, I love Lelo N. She's amazing. Decoliza says Blanche, it would be fires. Yeah, we kind of like have the same mind, by the way. KK Sangoma, Faith, stop it. KK KK Sangoma, Lelo said the same thing. She killed me. Zanele Ngube laughing. Peter is, where are you? I am in Stellenbosch. Oh, I'm in Joburg. That's where I am, Peter. Jicolizo says, Zanele, yeah, she is called KK now. At first, I was also confused. Like, who's KK? I was like, dummy, it's Kumalo. Ashford says the phone story speaks volume. Yes, it does speaks volume, but what is the compensation is what I want to know. Utwase Kai for Miss KK Sangoma. Kumbula says, so maybe the accused wanted to consult with Sangoma KK for their cases, face blue smiling face. Yes, that is true. That is what if I was him, as long as the what do you call this, those records are not giving the audio, I'll create a story. I'm like, who is Sangoma? I mean, I had cases. I was accused of killing 6 people that I'm serving 6 life sentence for, and I wanted a Sangoma, and I chose Ukeri Kumalo. And the hostel is just right there, not too far from Epos Loras. So there we go. So we don't know what the content. I mean, I'm looking for the content. Tell me what the content of those conversations in those numbers that were communicating with each other, whether it was before Senzo Meyiwa or after Senzo Meyiwa. We must also understand Kelly Kumar is a Sangoma. She will not stop working if Idlozi wanted to work immediately after Senzo Meyiwa is killed. That is what I'm trying to say here. Ashford says Sangoma failed dismally. Mabo, lol, yes, she even released a statement back then. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Ashford says this is a safe space. Spill. Siyazithanda futhi. Mabo says, please share the link with us as well. I will. Let me do this, Mabo. My network is terrible. We'll try this again tomorrow, and I promise you, it's going to be as fun as it's supposed to have been today. So I'll definitely do that. Now I'm just reading the live chat so that we can call it tonight, and then we'll try again tomorrow. I'll try to come earlier than the usual time that I want to come in. Because as it says, Mshololo will come hot on a cross examination. She will come with guns blazing. Yeah, but there were some points, there were some parts where I found that she choked. Every time when she's interrupted by the judge, I think a chain of thought chokes, which kind of like now makes her performance kind of like dip as well. I think she just needs to pay attention to her chain of thoughts, irrespective of what the judge says when he interrupts her. So I think she somewhere somehow after the judge's comments, she questions or second guesses herself. That's how I felt about her. But she's on a right path though. I just think that she needs to go and regroup herself so that she does not get intimidated by a judge who has an experience of 40 years as a lawyer and as a judge. So I don't know what goes in her head, but I think it was just intimidation she was feeling. Mabo says, thank you, C, for sharing the link. Yeah, no, we'll do it tomorrow properly. I promise. I hope the network will behave. Mabuza Jr. says, the network is boring, guys. Ish, I know. I know. I'm so sorry, my brother. Blanche. I love calling this name Blanche. Blanche. Guys, do you sense the jealousy between these two sisters? I feel like hmm, I thought maybe I was the only one. Because I also kind of like caught it, sort of. Cozy girlie, how are you doing? I'm so excited that you're here. Keep watching silently, hand pink waving. Ashwood Blanche Zoe, more like criminal alliance. Blanche, the envy one another. Yeah, because at some point they were not talking, I think, as well. Mabuza says, Clantis, you're so humble, mister. Thank you for sharing your point of views with us on this case of the late Meyiwa. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. um, I really also want the truth. I want the truth, just like everybody. It almost feels like Senzo Meyiwa was like a sibling of ours, and we want justice for him. Come hell, come high waters, we want justice. So I'm glad that we all feel the same way, all of us. Mzansi Politiki says Clantis should move again. Move where? Oh, you mean about the net? No, true. I came to a place where I was told there's fiber infrastructure, but when I applied for it, they said there's no fiber infrastructure in my area, and I'm like, then what was the point of moving? Kumbula says, Blind Zoe Ndlovu, totally agree with you. Someone Peter says, hey guys, after the bombshells, will Tumelo and Togo still stick to the script? That would be interesting. I didn't hear the testimony before, but that's actually a very good question, considering what I'm hearing about, especially Tumelo being kind of like the weakest link. Mabuza says, waiting while having sip of guara. There's that exotic bird again. Mabuza, how do you pronounce that? Guarana. Is that how you pronounce it? The way it flowed out of Zandile's mouth, I was jealous for a second. Kubula is laughing. Mabuza, no problems. Thank you so much, Mr. Humble. Oh, now, okay, you're calling me Mr. Humble. You need to stop giving me names because I will laugh. But no, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sandeep Temple says, I think when you're adding someone, the network will be slowly. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow when the network is better. Faith says, Ashwanyati, it speaks volume indeed. I wish the network was on our side so that we can continue. Yeah, I also wish. Kumbula says, not your fault, Clantis. I've been a silent follower. Love your show. Can't wait for collab with Sim Leno. No, Sim Leno definitely shared. No, thank you as well. Thank you for being here and supporting me. You guys have no idea how grateful I am. Okay, once upon a time when I was a little bit younger and a cancer, I'm a cancer guy, guys. And if you know cancers, we cry babies. So when you see love like this, it being shown to you, you're like, imposter syndrome as well is one of our best friends as well. So I'm so glad that as I grew a little bit older, the crying part has started to also subside because I always wanted it. Every time when somebody does something nice, I would literally have a war in my head. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Thank you. Thank you. It comes out naturally. That's cancers. If you have a cancer in your life, you will know what I'm talking about. If you're a cancer yourself, you know what I'm talking about. It's not made up. So I appreciate you guys so much. So much. You have no idea. Norma, okay, it's refreshed and then I lost her. I'll find you. I'll find you. Okay, I think we just had load shedding, but don't worry because I have an inverter. Okay, Norma, where are you? Norma, Norma, I know Norma is here. Norma, where are you? You were in the comments. Oh, there we are. Norma says, I feel pity for Christian. Those kids. Those kids. I feel bad. I feel Norma. Yeah, that's sad. So yeah, I just had load shedding, guys. But the reason why you can still see me is because I earlier on when I was trying to go live and I was having bad network, I connected the Wi-Fi to the inverter, thinking maybe the inverter is going. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm glad that I did because here we are. We are still going on. Wave if you can still see me. Faith says, Ashford Nyati, those police are thugs themselves. To me, it doesn't make sense. The network was bad. I wanted to say more. It's a lot. Miss KK is busy with her shenanigans, so that we cannot speak about her. Okay, Faith Mabo Kumbiana. Okay, love, black love. Karen Mover says, Me Too Christian doesn't deserve such parents. I don't know. I think we even had this discussion earlier with some of you guys that, when you're an adult, you are a representation of how you were brought up because you also will instill the same values and principles that you were taught at home to your children. So I don't want to call Kelly and Zandile's mother a bad parent. Maybe they were just stubborn kids. In Zulu, we call them amashongandlebe because it's starting to show that as youngsters, these people they were doing as they pleased, and the fact that when Zandile was asked about her matric and she almost had chest pains, also tells me that something was going on in their childhood. Something about their childhood is not good, and it's reflecting now as adults. Mothers try their best to raise their children the best way they know how. It's up to them at the end of the day how they represent the family as adults. Because I, being brought up by my mom, I'm an ambassador of what my mom taught me and instilled in me. Because I'm saying my mom because she's the one who brought me up. The moment I go off the rail, people are going to be like, but that's not how your mother raised you, which is true. So I don't want to blame the mother. Maybe they were just amashongandlebe, let's put it that way. And then they were not listening to her at all. And they were doing as they please. But because now it's showing as adults that chaos there. There is chaos there. Some people were quite strong about this comment. They felt that no, the children they emulate from their parents and stuff like that because there's no way that as a human being, knowing fully well that marriage is a sacred and what do you call this? Is sacred entity to God because you make vows before God. And then you come knowing fully well that this person that you are having an affair with is married and said vows before God. It goes to show that you have disrespect. I don't care what you believe in. Whether you believe in God or you believe in the universe or you believe whatever you believe in, those people made a vow before those higher power. And then you come and say, screw those higher powers. I'm here. You're going to serve me. How selfish can you be? That's just my thoughts on that one. And on top of that, the question that I'm asking myself, if then you are a mother and you raise your children right, how is it possible that you are having indoda, yomunyumfazi, with your daughter in your house? Not only then daughter Lena, because you can make any assumption, oh, they're friends, but they have a child. That means they slept together. As a mother, what did you tell your daughter when you heard that? And why is he there in your house and ending up dying in your house? Anyways, that's just me. My boss says, see, is disgusting me. That's disgusting. I hope you're talking about the internet. Betty, what are you laughing at? Norma says, I am also Cancerian Clantis, face blue smiling, face blue smiling. Yeah, there we go. Fellow Cancer. So I'm not lying about us, right? I'm not misrepresenting us because that's how we do. We're crybabies. Miss Letty, she says, I'm a Cancer. I hear you. See, there we go. We that's who we are. My boss says she is here. Ooh, hi KK. That's like, we're fine. Say, you know what I mean. Yolisa Bolani says, when can Sfiso come to court? Who's Sfiso again? Okay, I guess we'll hear. I wanted to say earlier, as the case progresses and more witnesses take the stand, the more this case is going to mature. Because I think it's already starting to show some maturity. We're starting to see things happening that probably we were all looking for, but I think we're still not where I think I'll be satisfied. That oh, now we know. Right now, it's just castles in the sky, as far as I'm concerned. Miss Lady says, hand pink waving. Hi, hi, Ashford. Clantis, Upoma, P, and Natal. I'm from Hammersdale. There's a township between Durban and Pietermaritzburg and Pinetown. So we're just somewhere there along the N3. That's where I'm from. But my dad as well is from there as well as Cloudwater. So I can I can go to Cloudwater and claim it as my own. I can go to Hammersdale and claim it as my own. I can claim as well Inanda as my own, as well as Kwamashu as my own as well. So yeah, that's where I'm from in Natal. I think my mother's roots and stuff like that come as far north of KZN. I think Empangeni, somewhere there. And then Yolisa says, where is advocate there for? Or is it Tifu or there for? Now as a watching brief. Yeah, that's very interesting because I was thinking maybe we were going to see him this time around, considering that now all his mentality or this chain of thought at the time are playing themselves out. You would have thought he would have came back, but I don't know. The last time I heard he was debarred. Was he reinstated? Somebody please. Mzansi Politiki says, but I also think Kelly is very controlling. The reality show shows that to her mother, friends, and sister. It is always about her, her, her. Yeah, I think when you've been in the entertainment industry and you've been told things, oh, when you are the best and this and that, I think that some people it does go into their heads and then they grow a big head to a point where they cannot be told anything. They are the star. She is the star of the family after all. So her word goes. But now, what happened when she was younger? Was she this person? My boss says, I think she is a bad mother. No disrespect. If she was a good mom and person, she would have went and paid respect to the Meyiwa family to report and explain what happened. He died in her house. I'm surprised that she never did. I'm very, very surprised. Maybe because she's afraid she was going to be held accountable. That when we vume kanjani lento in your house, because it's your daughter who knows, and now you know ukuthi le ndoda le ishadi. He's a married man. And now he goes ayofele manyaleni. So yeah. Miss Letty says the kids who provide for their parents or who have more money than their parents usually undermine the parent. The situation is tricky. As breadwinners, we need to pray because our ability to provide is great. But listen, I was taught by my mom, my child, even if you are a billionaire, I will slap the living daylight out of you. You're still my child. To this very day, my mom is no more. But every time when I'm about to make a bad decision, I'm like, she will wake up from the grave, this lady, and come for me. So the fact that she was making more money than her mother's home training should always play in the forefront of her brains all the time. All the time. All of us, that's what we do, right? Decisions that we make in such a way that it favors us according to how we were brought up. And maybe I'm the one who got it all wrong, or my mom got it wrong. I don't know. But I agree with you, Miss Letty. I really do agree with you. But prayer alone is not going to work. Prayer without action is nothing. You need to take action, and then you sanctify it with prayer by ensuring that the higher power does make sure that what you have actioned is protected. Yolisa Bolani say Bolani. Yolisa Bolani. Yes, sorry. I'm sorry that I mispronounced your name. Senzo fell down alone when the bullet went exited his body band. Hmm. Hey, when I think about that, it gives me chest pains. It really does. Tandem Temple says Zandi at the age of 22, bring a boyfriend in the house. The fact that you let a boyfriend in Lini, where a boyfriend, not even a fiance. This person never wrote a letter to your uncles, but you have the audacity and the gall. And then these are the same people who says, Mina, isikole Zulu yalandela. That's not our culture. Our culture does not say that. I'm Zulu. No, 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 no. If Mina, intombiami, I don't even, I don't even enter it. I will end maybe 3 streets up. I will not go there because I know that I'm not supposed to even set my foot on her streets, let alone in her house. That is Zulu culture. Oh, African culture. Let me put it that way. Sorry, African culture. Sanding Temple says Zandi at the age of, okay, I just read that. Swiss Meyiwa, the brother. I think maybe he would be brought up by the defense. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if the state will bring him as a witness. I don't know. I don't know because I understand that he also got a call by somebody to announce the death of Senzo Meyiwa to him. So we want to know who that person was. Faith says, I get you, my fellow Cancerian, the syndrome. There we go. Yodisa says, Fiso Meyiwa and his wife received a first phone call from Tumelo. Ooh, Tumelo's got a lot of explaining to do. Ashford says, I'm from Entuzuma. Ah, yeah, Entuzuma, Kwamashu, we are all together, Lapaya. We are all together, Lapaya. Siabonga Butelezi, this case is so confusing. I've attended many Durban High Court cases, but never have I seen such. I think even for us who don't attend court cases or went to law school, because some people think that why are you making comments when you are not a lawyer or a judge? Somebody said that this afternoon, and I hid them from the channel because they were being very, very rude. And I was like, does that mean I don't have a brain to think for myself whether I went to law school or didn't go to law school? Come on, I don't understand that line of thinking. We make comments about absolutely everything under the sun. So I am also confused here, but trust and believe me when I tell you that is why I created, or not created, because my channel was about YouTube education, but I still do YouTube education. But this case also caught my attention. And in fact, my attention was caught by the type of Bester matter. Now the Senzo Meyiwa, because many of you liked what I was doing in the type of Bester case, and you wanted me to climb on the Senzo Meyiwa case. And the more I was reading, the more confused I was getting. Now that we are in the trial is just going this direction, while the rest of us are going this direction. But at the same time, it will turn and come where we at, and then it will divert again. It's confusing. It's really, really I was so excited with the phone record, thinking, we got it. We got her. Then when the more he was testifying, you're like, okay, I get it. He's a state's witness. Of course, he's going to be in favor of Kelly Kumalo. And still the state wants to smear the death of Senzo Meyiwa on the 5 people that are sitting in the dock. That is why they're doing what they're doing with these phone records, because I don't think this ace was something that the state wants to bring now. They're bringing now because Zandile and Ntabseng made a mess of this entire state's case. That is why they thought, oh, let's bring the ace, pull the ace out of the sleeve. But when they did, I'm left more confused. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Because if it's cell phone numbers that are communicating with each other, I want to hear the content. That's what I want to hear. Faith says, at Clantis, stop. Stop it. You don't speak on what I told you that I abandoned this case in 2015 when I heard that the crime scene was tampered with, that there was a Hawks sergeant who was not even supposed to be there because he works for a different unit. And I heard Chico Twala was involved, and I'm thinking Chico Twala is a millionaire and his son was there. Oh, this case, the docket is lost. So, what is the point of me following this matter when it's not going to go anywhere? That is was my attitude back then. Kumblana, Kumblana. Guys, let's not forget to click. Oh, thank you. Yes, please do like. Please click the like button. I thank you so much, Kumblana. Thank you. Why do I say Kumblana? Kumbula. The coconut has come out again. I'm sorry, Kumbula. I'm so sorry. And then you're being nice to me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Skumbuzo Shope. I don't trust this all evidence of this colonel. My brother Lana Kuzo Etwa. Okay. If you are new in this channel, I'm a coconut. When I started school just right when apartheid was about to die, and Model C schools were opening their doors to black kids. So the person you're looking at with this gray hair that you have on my head, anyways, I always had gray hair. I was the first generation black people that were accepted into these white schools. And when I started with English and Afrikaans. And I never did Zulu throughout my schooling career, all the way to university, and I was done. The only time I started learning Zulu was when I was on the field working, and I was having some troublesome uh, stuff that forced me to go and do what and go and learn Zulu. And so I started taking evening classes at Durban Girls High School by Harvard University, like the UKZN. And my teacher, my Zulu teacher, ironically was a white woman. So I learned Zulu, and then I started taking those Zulu lessons for 2 years. And so that is why when I try to read Zulu, I read it, I do it in, what's the word? Come on. When you break the word, what do you call it again? Yeah, when I read, no man, not consonants. The word is on my tongue. Yeah, but that. So if I'm reading as if I'm a first, what do you call this? A grade one pupil, forgive me. This is for you guys who I know. Some people already know that y'all dealing with a coconut here. Yeah. So. So be easy on me when it comes to Zulu. You can do it when on my videos because when I'm alone, I'm able to read as slow as I can and then I will respond. So yeah, guys, Kumbuzo, please forgive me, but I will try my level best. You were saying that my brother Lana kuzoqedwa ngaleli cala uyakhumbula ukuthi usenzo ilanga adubula ngalo uTumelo wafonela ubaba kaSenzo washo ukuthi udubuleke ngephutha. Yes, I remember something like that was being said that somebody spoke that he got shot by accident. That is why I always believe, even as far back as 2014, I always believed that this was some kind of an accident. And the question was, what happened that led to that accident? Who came with the gun to the house? And I think I even posted 3 scenarios. There were a video where I did 3 scenarios. Those three scenarios have been in my head all these years. That there's a chance this had happened, and there's also another chance this happened, and there's another chance that this happened. I do have that video on my channel. You can check it out, those three scenarios, and then you can choose which scenario do you think is highly likely that led to this accident. And the other thing that I don't understand is that why then those people that were in the house don't say it was an accident, because an accident is not murder. Yes, you have to prove in court that you did not have the intention. You did not sit down and premeditate the death of Senzo. And it's easy to say, you know what, somebody came with a gun, I was playing with it, maybe I was just looking at it, it fell, went off, and the bullet hit Senzo by accident. Yes, you'll be charged. I think your murder charge will be reduced to culpable homicide. Probably you would spend the sentence outside because prisons are for hardcore criminals, and for it's not for people who make an accident like an accidental death. It's not for them. You would have gone and served your 5 years outside, still continue living your life, and this would have long gone. Even the criminal record would have long been expunged. So I don't understand why they're still holding on and defending each other and committing a whole new crime, because what they are doing is defeating the ends of justice. They are perjuring themselves. They are, what is the other word that they are doing? There's a whole host of crime now that they've committed from just as a tiny little confession. It was an accident. It was not intentional. Something happened, and this what had happened. The court will understand, and the court will then sentence you ukushaya kancane, on your wrist and send you home and say never play with guns again. That's it. Cecilia Selstrom says, true. When you are the breadwinner, some adult children think they can control their parents. Again, I think it still boils down to the parent. What did you teach your children? Did you teach your children about humility? Did you, especially if you are from a religious household? Uhlonipha uyisho nonyoko ukuze iy'nsuku zakho zande ezweni. I think we all grew up on that. That if you disrespect me as your parent, don't be surprised when I'm the one who buries you. You see what I'm trying to say here? All of us as adults, our home training should be in the forefront, because this is the same thing, the same principles and the values you are going to pass down to your own children. So if your child is making more money and then now they're thinking they are bigger than you and forget that you are the parent, something did not go right with you raising them, especially when it came to instilling values and principles. You may have done a great job with everything else. They took them to school, and now they are these big people who are earning big money. But what about the principles and the values? If your children, you grow them up on a Bible, they should know some few things. If they grow up on Quran, they should know some few things. If you grew them up on chakra and forces of the universe, then they should know that what I put out there will come back and bite me in the butt. You see what I'm trying to say here? All this home training should always be in the forefront as adults, because we still represent what our parents had taught us. That's just my point of view. Skumbuzo says, ukuze sikholwe fanele basilethele ama recordings siwezwe nama SMS avele ukuze sikholwe ukuthi bebexhumana ngempela lana bazosulela abantu ngecala ngoba kwaziwa ukuthi bayadonsa vele. That's true. No, I agree. Oh my God. Coconut? Surprise! Okay. Mzansi Politiki says, what keeps you going when your videos don't get, I think you want to say views, Clantis. it can be demotivating sometimes. Oh my goodness, I've been on YouTube since 2020 or 2020, and my channel does YouTube education. So education channels have a tendency of growing at a very snail pace versus channels that do like lifestyle, fashion, gossip, and things like that. And of course, for a very long time, even if you go back to my old videos, there's some videos you will see they have digits, 42 views, 12 views. I think there are 3 or 4 videos with a single digit as far back as 2020. So it can be very, very demotivating. Sometimes not just demotivating, it makes you like second guess yourself. It makes you say things that are very unkind to yourself. But I quickly learned that YouTube requires patience. Not only does it require patience, it also requires you to be active in your mind. Like, okay, this is not working. What do I think is going to work? Then you try or you experiment with something else. And if it resonates with people, then turn that into your niche. For example, my channel is an YouTube education channel. And if you look at my YouTube education views right now, they are still average views. My average views when I do YouTube education, it's between 120 to 160 views. It's only by the grace of the YouTube gods where it will hit maybe 300 views. Sometimes I will not know what made that happen, but my average views is between 120 and 160. You can go to my YouTube education videos right now, in between all of this that I'm doing, and you will see that my video dies at 120 or 160 views. But the new niche that I'm doing, the court YouTube niche, my views just went thousands. So now, of course, as a YouTuber, you should be like, okay, this is working. Then I should stick with this. But at the same time, I must not abandon what my channel is about. So now I got 2 niches on my channel. Why? Because I decided, okay, I'm passionate about true crime. Anyways, I do have a true crime channel called the Iron Bars. I'm going to be resuming posting videos soon. I've always been interested in true crime. So now that I'm doing it here, it kind of like blew up my channel, and then of course I'm going to hold on to that. So don't be demotivated or question, second guess yourself. Experiment, look for other things that you can talk about, but make sure that what you talk about is what people are interested in, that people like. I didn't think that in South Africa, South Africans were interested in true crime, but clearly they are. So don't be afraid as well to delve into this niche, the court niche. If you think you are good at looking at something and then your brain can analyze it and then you can package it as per how your brain sees it, then by all means, come and join us. I hope that answers your question. But I do get the demotivation. It can be demotivating. But again, YouTube is tough. It needs patience and it needs consistency. Yolisa says, why was Baloy so happy with staying? Because he thought he had brought back what he had lost through Zandile as well as Tapsing. That is what I'm thinking. Doro Zion says, this kernel is not mixture. It's like a conspiracy shame. I was so excited at first. I'm like, who is dropping bombshells? Then the bombshells turned out not to have exploded. They did not explode. I'm not sure if you're familiar with World War I and World War II bombs that are being discovered recently, either under the ocean or somewhere on the streets of London that did not go off. That's exactly what I feel this colonel had done. He dropped bombshells, but they did not explode. And that's how I'm finding myself like, good findings, but where is the content? That's what I'm looking for. Because bomber. Oh, accused number 5, while probably he was still attending his cases, he found out Isangoma is celebrity. Maybe he had a dream. You know, as Zulus, we have a dream, and then we follow what the dream tells us. Maybe the dream showed Kelly Kuman and then Idlos and go to the and he happened to find her number, and then Kelly Kumalo and them were in communication. Kelly Kumalo as well, being a Sangoma, she also needs to collect some money. She's not going to say no to money. Whether there's somebody has died or somebody is sick or somebody is healthy, they still have to work. That can be explained, I think. I don't know. That is why I feel like when I started sitting down, I was like, no, these were not bombshells. No, they were bombshells, but they did not explode. They did not destroy anything. I don't think the defense has anything to worry about. As a matter of fact, if I was the defense, I'll be salivating. I'll be like, oh, I cannot wait to cross-examine you. I cannot wait. So for doubt about the accused, especially accused number 1, 2, 3, and 5. I haven't heard anything about accused number 4. I'm not even sure why he's even on the stand, but there's a link, and now they are feeding us that hey, there's a link, and now everybody's running with that there's a link. Yes, there's a link, but what's the evidence of them of the phone records are saying about this link? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to hear. South African law. South African law is substantial. It's not circumstantial. Substantial means this is a, what do you call this? A container of Johnson & Johnson petroleum jelly. I can see it, I can touch it, I can read what is on it. And when I open inside, the content is petroleum jelly. It's not circumstantial. Oh, Clantis was carrying a container. I think it was Johnson & Johnson. I'm not sure if it, what was the content of the container. That this is a Vaseline, you see, is Vaseline. That is our law. Now people are coming like, oh, circumstantial. This is not America. This is South Africa. South African criminal law is about facts and the law. That's what it's about, not circumstantial. So when you say, oh, no, evidence, facts, conspiracy. Okay. Yeah, the network did its nonsense again, and it was doing so well. Anyways, let's try and finish this for real. I mean, 2000. Oh, okay. Ashford says you butcher the words. You should hear me butcher people's names. Hey, there's a story. I think I did tell the story before about Umskunu and when the school started taking more and more black kids. Now, C in English sometimes can be pronounced as S. And of course, as you know, Mkhunu. And then if I would read it in a coconut or in English, can you imagine the parents, the shock? Whew, I will never forget it for as long as I live. I will never forget that. That's when I realized that no, me just learning English and Afrikaans has not done me any good with my people. Cecilia says, also don't trust this cell phone downloads. I have a funny feeling there is some tampering. I won't think that there's tampering, but I would say, what is the point of these cell phone records? That's all I want to hear. Please don't give me examples of Ntutugo Shoba. To me, that's neither here nor there. Here we have a man who was killed. And now there are cell phone records that are showing some linkages with some few people, and I want to know what was being discussed. That's it. Mabo says, guys, the Kumalos are so quiet. Yesterday and today, no social media posts, just dead silent. Yeah, I think the net is closing, and I think they're just anticipating whatever outcome that is going to end up. Maybe docket number two is going to be implemented. Maybe they were told it's going to be implemented. I don't know. Mabo says, where are they? Hiatus, maybe. Cecilia says, if Kenny communicated with suspects, why is she not locked up? That's the question I was asking because I'm saying the moment Stain dropped the bombshell, if I was her, I'm just going to dress up, kiss my children, tell them mommy is coming back, but I don't think I'm going to be coming back for a very long time. Maybe by the time I come back, y'all are going to be adults with gray hair because there was an accident that had happened in 2014 that mommy now needs to go and answer and then hands herself over to the Fosloras police station. Then the state would have to see, or the MPA would have to see, okay, what do we do? Do we join you as accused number 6 on the dock or not? That's what I would have done because that is what Stain was saying to me. But at the same time, what was the content of those phone records? Because you just don't going to stand up and go to the police station and hand yourself over. But the reason why I will hand myself over is because there's this seat now that is saying, I'll be worried that, okay, what do they know that I know? I'll be worried there and hand myself over and probably make a confession. And then this entire case comes to an end and then she be held accountable. Mabo says usually they will post the random things while they are being grilled by the public court on the socials. Zandi would be throwing shades there and by Instagram. Where are they and why are they quiet? Hmm, that's an interesting question. So don't have to explain your schooling. We know colonialism made us feel inferior about being African. That is Zulu, Xhosa, etc. For me, I don't think I was made inferior. It was me being thrown in that deep end as a little boy, uh, uh, as we were coming into the democratic dispensation. My mom wanted me to have a good education, and so she took me to a white school. So, and once you are in there, you don't see all these things that you are being molded and shaped outside of your culture, outside of your language. Yes, you speak it at home and you speak it when you are with your friends, but the integrities of it kind of gets lost. Only when you're older, you're like, um, okay, this is an aspect of my life I didn't think about. But at the same time, it's not your fault because you were taken there. You see what I'm trying to say? So I have no inferiority at all about my Africanism. As a matter of fact, I'm a very proud Zulu man, very, very proud. But it's just that there's this teensy weensy little thing that I did not think about as I was growing as a young boy, teenager, maybe even my early 20s, because I started waking up maybe around 24. I was like, whoa, there's a problem when I started working. Oh, there's a problem. I can't read Zulu. I can speak it, but I can't read it. But yeah, it's I know with some people they do have inferiority complexes about their Africanism and things like that. But for me, it's not that at all. Mabo says, I also think there is something going on behind the scenes. They are fighting, maybe. People didn't stick to the deal. This case, yeah, I also don't think that the script was performed properly because we were able to pick up a lot of discrepancies. A lot. So, Yonisa, no accident is pulling the trigger with your fingers. No, 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 no. Forensically, things like that can happen, and things like that have happened before. A child steals your gun if you have a gun, goes to school, a friend of theirs sees, and oh, let me see, and then it takes a very small move for the trigger to pull and bang. So I would say an accident. I want to believe it was an accident, not intentional. If it was intentional, I get we're talking life sentences here. Start with God. The whole world is copying from everyone else in one aspect or another. So don't worry, it ain't no shame in your game. Your take on things will never be the same or how you do things. Just do you. I agree. I fully agree with that. 100%. That's actually my motto in life. Not motto, my belief that two people cannot think the same. Just like we don't have the same fingerprints. Even twins don't have the same fingerprints. We all unique. We all think differently. We all react differently to things. It's not my place to tell you what to think. It's not my place to tell you how to feel. Do you? I agree with you, Start with God, 100% there. Pat McClare, is it just me that's getting fragmented audio? I'm only joining now. No, you are no, it is fragmented. We're experiencing load shedding. Right now, I'm in the middle of load. It just started at 8. So my network is a little bit shaky. My Wi-Fi is on inverter. So I'm very sorry about that. I know the reception is very bad. I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. But anyways, I'm about to end. Tomorrow we'll try again. Hopefully everything will be better. And I'll start much earlier than today. I'm sorry about that. Daughter of Zion, can Colonel download Tumelo's phone records to Senzo Meyiwa? On the day Senzo was shot, Tumelo's first call to Senzo is the one with the truth about who shot Senzo. Yeah, but then if we can also hear the content of these phone calls, because it's not going to help us to link Tumelo's phone call to Senzo. What was the conversation? But I think what it will do, it will confirm what the first time Tumelo had said, that he called Sfiso and told him that Senzo got shot accidentally. I think that's the only thing that is going to prove. But yeah, Weinstein did not talk about that phone record. What with all Ibo? Just when I think I missed the life. We're coming back tomorrow, don't worry. Sibanda says, don't hear Chico's number. Me either. I thought Stain was going to drop everybody's number. Everybody. I was very interested to hear the phone number of Ntapsing to Chico Twala, or Ntapsing's number to Chico Twala. I'm not sure who called Chico Twala from Ntapsing's number. I would like to hear if the phone number Eka Kelly Kumalo to Chico Twala. Chikotwala to Longwe to Chikotwala that night, that very night. That way we can speculate what the conversation was about. Because at the end of the day, Chikotwala, guess what? He made it to the hospital where Senzo Meyiwa was already lying cold on the slab. Daughter of Zion says, but as YouTube lawyers, we can solve this algebraic equation. I love y'all. That they are trying to give to the public. This whole story revolves around Kelly, but the state sees no reason to call her and testify. Hi, no, it's strategic. Zandi already made a mess of the script. Thompson came and poured even more, what do you call this, fuel, and the state's case literally was on fire. So now the state had to go and call Stain to put off this fire by dropping some shock therapy to the nation, but it did not land. That's how I feel. It just did not land. But yep, you're right. It's revolving around Kelly Kumano. Pat McClare, your sorry are noted. Now, thank you. Thank you so much. Wash hands. Nah, thanks, guys. But tomorrow, I promise you, Pat, I'm coming back. Hopefully, the internet will be much more kinder. I'm going to be reading my last comment from Faith, and then I'll call it a night, and then we'll try this once again tomorrow. So I'm not even sure I'm going to post this as a replay because it's going to frustrate a lot of people that might watch after the effect. Okay, I don't know. I'll decide. Faith says tomorrow I'll be fully prepared with my concerns regarding Miss KK's child, this case, and all other shenanigans. Yeah, definitely tomorrow we are going to be back. Like I said, I'm going to come live at least 3 times a week. I need to find a day during the week when I should come live streaming because YouTube is encouraging YouTubers to stream live more. And I agree that we should stream live stream a lot. And so I'm going to be doing 3 times. I'm going to be doing some one day during the week. I'm going to be doing it on the weekend, that is Saturday and Sunday, as long as this case is still ongoing. And of course, we already heard of Jub also making a what do you call this a cameo on this stage, and I kind of like grabbed them like no, you have a whole play that you have to demonstrate to us because what's going on, what happened, why now you're finding yourself where you are finding yourself. Some of you already know how I feel about Jub. I did make my what do you call this, my little comment about him, and so I'm interested to hear what's going on. Of course, Tabo Bester is coming up on the 8th of August, and 12 other people. So that is going to be very interesting. And what else that is on the radar that we are following? The VIP protection unit, which I'm so not interested in that case at all. And I see as well, many of you are not interested in it. Those are bullies and they need to be put in their place, period. I don't care what happens to them. And I don't like talking about them at all because this upsets me as a person who had an experience with them. So I'm getting triggered. Let me just put it that way. So I don't like talking about it. I think they should go and rot in jail for a few years and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you all. Thank you. Don't leave before clicking the like button. Click the like button, very important for the live. I will highly appreciate it. I know I'm asking a lot considering the fact that the live today, the quality was not giving. But anyways, it's been 2 hours since we've been here together. Tomorrow definitely will continue. Thank you all so much. And you are very much loved by me because I appreciate you. Good night. Good night, guys. Yeah. Okay. it doesn't